Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, so I see someone not budging or giving in here. Now this is often someone who trusts they're always protected or just protecting themselves. Okay, so it could be money, someone feeling safe. It's often someone who just keeps things close to their chest. Yeah. So we have the Tower. So this is the Tower coming down. Someone's surrendering. So this is, with this Tower, this is someone surrendering and knows how to move forward. So it's all about moving forward. I see someone trusting their intuition. Okay, so it's about seeing the truth in a situation. Maybe why this Tower happened. Someone was maybe being stuck or stubborn as well. But it's someone who's surrenders, okay, in this deck. And I'm doing it the way this deck is because I actually see this here. Sometimes the Tower has to happen for someone to see. So it's all about going within. Yeah, it's all about harmony and balance, being fair. It's often when you see someone's just not right for you, or, you know, whatever your situation. But yeah, see someone here for a good time, not a long time. This is someone who's generally always open to good news. It's often someone who communicates very positive, see someone surrendering. But this is someone here who already knows the answers they're seeking. I mean, this is often someone who here for a good time, maybe not a long time. Yeah, this is someone who's maybe not following through or making up excuses. But also with this energy, this is somebody here who's just kind of, it's often a communication where it's how someone's kind of feeling. See, a little bit private, keeping feelings to themselves. But I often feel this is someone, you want to go for a cup of coffee. Okay? So you want to go for a cup of coffee, you want to do something. But whether or not this person follows through. See, I feel like there's someone here that you're dealing with here. Now, if you feel like you have to, I mean, this is often someone who keeps someone hanging. So if you've got somebody keeping you hanging or they're not following through, you may be going within to see that this person may not be sticking around. It doesn't matter if they come in positive, flirty, and playful, okay? It's the fact whether this is for the long haul. So it's somebody who kind of isn't ready, someone who doesn't come in right. They may just not be the right person for you. So there is some sort of decision. So it's about taking off the blindfold to see, okay? Now, if you're dealing with someone here who's coming in this energy, it's somebody who's just kind of how somebody is feeling. Someone who's kind of not ready. It's often the early stages. Like I say, do you want to go for a cup of coffee? They don't really know if they're ready. They don't know if they're going to like you or not. Okay? But it's about whether or not this person's going to follow through, because it's about yourself. Trusting your intuition and whether someone's actually going to follow through. That's what I feel. It's about surrendering, about moving forward. See, it has to do with change. So it has to do with change, knowing when it's time to move on. Especially if it's someone who comes back around, they may never change. Often people who make up a lot of excuses, right? But it's also excuses you make for yourself. That's the thing, taking off the blindfold to see. Yeah, it's about facing it sometimes, right? Trusting your intuition. It may be time to move on. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone who comes back around. Yeah, it's all about change. Yeah, there it is. Knight of Swords. So this is energy of someone choosing their battles, thinking things through, being wise. Yeah, but it's a person seizing the day. It's somebody here about to seize the day. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone who kind of going within, feeling kind of private, keeping their feelings to themselves because they're not sure. And then you can see this energy of change, this sudden realization, seeing that it's either time to move on or it's time to just go with the flow and see where this goes. Because this is somebody about to seize the day. Yeah, so there's an energy of the Three of Cups. Some kind of good news. Now this could be somebody, yourself, leaving someone behind who maybe is not ready, immature, or just here for the good times, not the long haul, or you know, when things get tough. So yeah, like I say, I feel like you got it. It's all about surrendering. Yeah, see, it's all about feeling decisive here too with this energy, but this is somebody who kind of rushes in. It's about making a decision without pressure. See, this is somebody here that could be yourself not wanting pressure, but if someone's pressuring someone, often they realize it's time to move on. But I feel this is a whole new chapter, and I do feel this has to do with this Three of Cups, embracing joyful opportunities, seizing the day. See, taking the opportunity to ask someone out, but doing things without pressure. So, I mean, that could be yourself, but it's also, it could be anybody in that energy, but it is a Sag energy. Yeah, somebody, see, rushing in, feeling enthusiastic, and then feeling a little bit of pressure. Yeah, feeling too much pressure. But I actually feel with this, I feel like it's all about moving forward. Yeah. And I do feel it's somebody who's not certain. You know, do you want to go for a drink or a cup of coffee? Yeah, look at, see, it has to do with pressure. But this is about someone who knows what they want and they go for it. So now this could be a person you're dealing with or yourself. But it is the Queen of Wands, somebody who, when they want something, they go for it. This is about a person possibly even creating an opportunity here. But yeah, I feel it's just an energy of not pressuring someone, because this is when someone communicates, hey, do you just want to go for a cup of coffee? Or if someone starts making excuses, it usually means they're feeling pressured. Yeah, too much pressure. But I feel this is someone going to seize the day. They're going to seize this opportunity. And I actually feel it's a person feeling really enthusiastic. Yeah, it's all about staying in control of the emotions and determined to succeed. So I do see someone taking the lead. Now, it could be a feminine who decides to take the lead if someone's putting on the brakes because they feel pressured. Okay, and if the feminine is in that energy and the masculine has decided to put on the brakes, you can see what's happening. It's all about who's taking the lead. It doesn't matter who takes the lead. It really doesn't. But as long as it comes without pressure. Because it's almost like this where someone's not quite ready. They're not too sure. But I also see going from the Page to the Knight tells me somebody is feeling enthusiastic and wants to go forward with confidence. So, and this is definitely someone feeling pretty confident. But if somebody comes in and they, you know, they kind of pressure somebody just a little bit to come on, let's get together, you know they're confident. So pretty interesting. But yeah, it's all about knowing when to put on the brakes and knowing when to move forward. And I feel the Tower has to do with surrendering to move forward. Sometimes the Tower has to happen for someone to kind of go within and see what they're not seeing. Okay. Often it's into me, I see it's about someone seeing themselves. Yeah. Look at that beautiful Empress energy. It's about seeing the Empress. This is the start of something new. And it's often when someone feels the other person's, I mean, it is about new. This is someone open. But if this is somebody who has a lot of abundance and has a lot going on, Empress energy is often very, very confident energy. Someone who creates what they choose naturally with joy. So this is someone happy, they're open, they want to go down this path. So this is about embracing this opportunity. Sometimes the feminine needs to let the masculine take the lead so they don't feel pressured. Okay, but it can go, I mean, it could go either way here. The table's turning. See where somebody comes in to take the lead. It looks like we have a feminine who maybe took the lead. But this is somebody here, again, with their inner knowing to let the other person take the lead. So the tables turn. So pretty nice energy here. Yeah. See, fresh new start. This is an opportunity. And it is about seizing the day, taking the opportunities that are presented. So it's always good to at least take the opportunity. And if someone feels pressured or they don't feel someone's right for them, you just literally, what the Knight of Wands does is keeps running. But I wouldn't be surprised this is a feminine Sagittarius here. And you may be dealing with someone, but I do see Aries, Leo, Sag. Definitely strong Aries energy with the Tower. Yeah. Someone here is kind of feeling a little stuck, like they need to protect themselves. See, not wanting to budge and give in. One thing about an Empress energy, won't budge and give in to someone until they offer up the cup. So if somebody here makes up excuses or they're just way too apprehensive, I mean, the fact that this is somebody who will kind of wait for a while. They won't wait forever, but they're open to receive. This is someone letting someone, when a person takes the lead, then you know they're open to receive. So it basically, it's someone giving someone the all clear. I'm available. That's what, see, there it is, available for new. This is the start of something new. So this is lovely. And it could be too where we have someone open to someone new because the other person's making up excuses, maybe not following through or just not moving fast enough. But it is about the cup, this fresh new start, this opportunity. And it's right beside it, the Three of Cups. Embrace the opportunities. See, it's about being open. Someone's embracing this new beginning. So, yeah, beautiful energy. I definitely see possible Leo, Aries, and of course yourself, Sag, just as you're reading. But the table's turning. There's change coming, a whole new chapter. It's time to make a decision. And it's often, too, when somebody comes in really quickly, the other person doesn't see it coming. So often it's somebody who kind of gets thrown off a little bit here. But I feel it's saying with the High Priestess and the Two of Swords to go within and make a decision. Take off the blindfold and see that this is, if this is someone who takes the lead, the feminine, they're basically letting someone know they're open and available to start something. Very high vibrational, very positive. Okay, so pretty interesting. Yeah. So I wish you guys the best here. I do see there is a lot of new energy. A lot of people have opportunities for new right now. This is like some kind of window of opportunity happening. I'm seeing it in so many readings, so much. So I feel it's always good to embrace those opportunities and just kind of check it out. See what happens. I do see a lot of optimistic energy. Someone is very appreciative. See, being appreciative for these opportunities. This is such a nice energy. Someone's definitely coming unstuck. See the Tower coming down? Actually, let me have a look at the High Priestess. Yeah, it's all about going down. See, taking off the Pentacle. Going down this path, cooperating, compromising. This is where two people build each other up. See, somebody here may have had a Tower experience where a situation ended. They were kind of stuck protecting themselves, not quite ready to go down this path. But it's about two people who build each other up. They don't tear each other down. And that's a lot of this energy where somebody's maybe dealt with that. But the positive is there is compatibility. There's a need to cooperate and compromise, to acknowledge. See, it's an energy of acknowledging. Okay, that it's all about going down this path, acknowledging the things you have in common. So there's things that definitely need to be acknowledged. And I feel it sometimes it comes in like a wrecking ball. Let's have a look at the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, someone in their feel. See, acknowledging, keeping all their feelings to themselves, keeping it all in. You see, but it's an energy of someone, it's a need to acknowledge. Sometimes a person needs to go within and acknowledge how they feel. Okay, it's about seeing the truth. Tell me about this Tower. Yeah, both people. Look at, see, it's about two people in their feels here. It's about surrendering. So it's about being vulnerable. Often we have the energy of people who don't want to be vulnerable because they're protecting themselves, their heart, keeping things close to their chest, but it's time to take that other pentacle off. It's time for two people to acknowledge, not only to yourselves, but to each other, to create this change. Yeah, we got a lot of beautiful emotional energy here. Ooh, this is pretty heavy. It's good, though. It's happiness. Look at this beautiful energy. There's change coming. So about two people just going with the flow. Just go with the flow. See where it goes. Yeah, see, going on a date. Feeling pretty enthusiastic. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was the feminine who made the first move with this energy. Fire, especially if it's a fire sign, and I do see that they often aren't afraid to make a move. I mean, but what's so interesting with the Empress, this is somebody surrendering to let this other person take control. So it's a person who knows to wait till someone is ready. So the Empress knows to wait till someone's ready to ask them out here. Yeah, and there it is. It's all to do with the Emperor energy. It's about waiting till someone feels ready. Not everybody's ready at the same time. And that's what the Knight of Cups is somebody who decides when they're ready. It's about someone seeing their truth. Someone here is definitely, getting ready to get themselves out there. But if we have a person who, somebody pressured the other person, they might not have been quite ready for whatever reason. But yeah, it's about going on a date, definitely. And someone seizing the day, taking the opportunity that's right in front of them. Because this is someone letting someone know they're open. And that's what it's all about. To look at open to love. Look at, this is beautiful. This is like the best reading you've had for a long time. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a Sag feminine, but you can flip the energy. Yeah. Strong Aries, but look at this. See, someone surrendering to someone, but you can see this is somebody, it's about how to move forward. This energy of being kind of stuck. Yeah. Yeah, this is coming to an end. See, this is something ending, so something new can begin. Now, every ending leads to new beginning, but this is an energy of embracing a new beginning. See, this is someone ready to embrace a new beginning. This is a beautiful opportunity. So, like I say, it's saying to take it. It's right here, resurgence of love. You can take it or leave it. Like I say, this is somebody who might come in, maybe change their mind. But it's an energy of this Emperor energy here. Making a decision. It's about harmony and balance, being fair. But definitely a need to go within and acknowledge those feelings within themselves first. So, and there is common energy. Two things two people have in common. But it's about coming together, spending time together, collaborating, right? Yeah, spending time, doing it together. Little romanticizing here too. All about love and the physical connection. So you can see there's some sort of tower moment here. But definitely it's somebody who's likely ending something. Yeah. Saying to trust your intuitions, both of you. You already know the answers you're seeking. Take care. Bye for now.